Hello guys, and welcome to another vlog. It is Monday and we are here. I'm changing up my wax. I'm finally using up the rest of this Spark supply. I didn't really talk about what happened yesterday, Sunday, in last week's vlog, but I did end up going over to Andrea's and we just kind of spent time with the children, with the boys were at their concert, and then once they went to bed, we played the new Arc Nova expansion, which was super fun, and then we made friendship bracelets because we are going to the Eras Tour movie on Friday, me, Andrea, and her friend Amanda, and yeah, basically made like between the two of us almost 20 like just ones we're willing to trade with people. And then these are my two faves. One of them just says fuck. It's obviously not Taylor Swift related because I'm honestly not I'm like a half Taylor Swift fan. I only like know her music through whatever one's after Speak Now or Fearless. Like after she doesn't have curly hair anymore, I haven't really partaken in her music. But under maybe this one, and it says YATBTTEBM, which is you are the best thing that's ever been mine. Cause so romantic. So that was that. We got my McDonald's breakfast. I got the Jump for Joy. I'm caught in the roof of my mouth, and it is really painful. But that, suffer through eating my two hash browns, and then I will show you guys my groceries. And then I do plan on making this like lemon orzo soup, so that's exciting. Yeah. Okay guys, let's go and see what I got at the grocery store. It's actually fucking freezing. I think I might have to turn on the heat because it's really cold in here. And I just looked at the thermometer and it's like lower than what I typically have it set at. I think it's like, it was like 50 out this morning, which like isn't cold, but like for Texas it is, when it's been literally about 6,872 degrees every day for the past couple of months. Let me find something to set you guys up on for this journey. It always smells funny when you first turn it on. Okay, just gonna grab a little bin to make a little stand for you guys. So, spent about $120 at the grocery store this week. And I'll show you what that got me. It's really not that much. So, but I had to get a lot of like randomly kind of expensive things. A bunch of our baking sheets like were rusty, so we threw them away, and I just bought like this set of new baking sheets. We are almost out of paper towels, so got those. As well as toilet paper. So just between those three things, that was like $40, honestly. The baking sheets were like $15, the paper towels was like $15, and this was like $10. We got 2 things of Diet Coke because that's how we do. So like on Mondays we each get our caffeine fix from our McDonald's breakfast, and then the other 6 days out of the week we're each allotted 1 Diet Coke. My receipt, $121.11. Ran out of party pizza. And I've determined that's what I burnt the roof of my mouth on, and y'all, it hurts. Sour cream for the pierogies that I bought. French onion dip to go with regular chips. And then I'm feeling mega lazy bones this week for game night. I just wasn't inspired on anything to make, so I'm just bringing some cinnamon rolls for game night dessert. For the soup, we got some kale, and I didn't have like an already done bag of yellow onions, so I just bought a bunch of them for the soup and for what's it called? the pierogies. Chris did not like the turkey bacon we bought last week, so we bought a different one. Pretty sure that's the one he likes, the butterball. And then ground turkey as well for Chris. Lay's Wavy. This is the keto bread Chris likes. He goes between like every other time he'll get seeded or unseeded. Chip clips, because essentially all of ours broke. I think it's because Chris was putting them on stuff. It goes like in the freezer and in the fridge, and I feel like that makes the like springs more brittle. Vegetable oil spray, so we're running out. Orzo for the soup. It's like a chickpea orzo soup. So there I did get 2 cans of garbanzos. This one just took a dive onto the floor. And then 2 tub things, like these cartons of veggie broth. Pierogies. Delish. And then the rest of the stuff for the soup. Carrots, celery, lemons. That is everything. That cost $121 at a Walmart in Texas. Thank you. You know, we're mega curious. I do kind of need to clean out the fridge, but the trash is full and that's a boy job. Well, it's kind of a me job. It's a Chris job, I guess I should say. If you're not a dude and you like taking out the trash, you do you. What else was in the freezer? Yes. Party pizzas. This box is awkward, so I always just tear her open and dump them on in. While I was in Disney, Chris bought like a giant bag of broccoli. We already had a giant bag of broccoli in there, so now we just have like so much broccoli in the freezer. Okay, let's take off the chip clips. These are not cute. I had the Star Wars and Frozen ones, but they had to go because, you know, broken. But these were the least hideous of the options at the store. Animal print, I guess. But yeah, what am I gonna do after this? I do need to pull foil at some point today, and I need to order foil because I'm out of light gold. I believe I had just enough to finish orders last week, but it left me in the negative for this week, which is fine. I'll get it ordered today. It'll be NBD, and order whatever else I need foil-wise. This is my favorite one. It's like navy with pink like sprinkles on it. It does not match the rest of them. I guess this green one has sprinkles on it as well. But the rest of them are like all animal print. So it's very odd that there's just like these random 2 with sprinkles on them, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Toss this away. Oh, I know what I need to do next. I need to email Andrea anything I need for customs from last week, which means I need to finish my spread from last week. So, yeah, okay. So typically I would empty out the fridge at this point, but there's not room in the trash and I'm not really taking it out, so. I suppose. Celery, carrots, and kale go, and the lemons go into this drawer. And this is just for onions. I feel like some people think putting onions in the fridge is weird, but like my sister does not, and she constantly, and I mean constantly, has onions spoiling, and I've pretty much never had an onion go bad, so I'm gonna stick with keeping them in the fridge, even if that's like an odd decision. Put those in always take the Diet Cokes out of the little thingamabobber, and I always put the old one in the front because I know it doesn't smell like it's gonna go bad, but I just like for the oldest thing to take it out first. So, otherwise that one in the back corner, usually there's always one left in the back corner, would never get drank because it would go. Okay. I also love that the 6 fit perfectly, like this. Okay. And this one, we'll do this. Close the fridge. Got a couple of pantry items. We have got chips, bread, the orzo and chickpeas, and veggie broth. Everything I need to put in there. This spray goes here. And then I can open these baking trays and put them away. And yeah, so I'm just going to put the toilet paper and paper towels away, and I'm done. I would show you guys the other friendship bracelets that I made to keep. Well, one of them Andrea made me. And it says Sparks Fly. Well, she made this and she was like, I might be attached to this one. And I was like, let's trade. I want it. And she said, okay. And then I made myself just a Christmas bracelet. It just says believe. And then there's like a little Santa bead on it. And then I made this one. And then I got attached to it and decided I was giving it to my sister. And it's from Never Grow Up. And it says just stay this little. Which, that song is just like my song dedicated to my little sis. So, that's that. Those are the ones I kept. And that's the setup. Okay, y'all. I printed out my recipe physically because I just much prefer physical recipe. So, oh, actually, no. I don't want to make this right now. I'll probably make this tomorrow because the garbage is really full and I don't feel like taking it out. So that's a lie. I'm gonna go pull stickers and prepare for a plan. Of course, I'm gonna lay for a minute because my back hurts really bad. I pulled foil. I didn't bring you guys with me. Sorry about it, but I just wanted to like get it done essentially. So I'm just gonna lay for a moment while my back calms down from pulling foil. Oh, this feels so good. I have finished my rest. I feel better, but it's time to go pull stickies so I can film a plan with me. I'm also having paper delivered tomorrow, and I know I can't really get through a ton of orders with the paper that I have left, so I'm tempted to just not work today on orders. I don't really feel like it. And I'm pretty ahead. I'm working on orders from like a week ago. And my processing time currently is 1 to 3 weeks. So I have that wiggle room. And it's not like I wouldn't work today. I would just do different work, if that makes sense. I feel like I always have to over explain myself whenever I have to like rationalize to you guys why it's okay that I'm taking the day off. Because if you guys are like hounding me, telling me how awful I am, which nobody is, so I just need to take a chill pill. But we're gonna get to pulling some stickers and we'll do that together. We never do it together anymore because every time we do I fuck up, but let's do it together. Plan With Me has been filmed. Gotta take pictures of it. I don't really know what background I want. Maybe this one. As well as from my spread from last week. I need to take those pictures from the second half of the week. Honestly, I'm not good at this. I don't really care that much. I feel like as long as they're okay, that's all that matters. So, yeah, I definitely think I'm doing this because I didn't use gold and I feel like the gold looks too yellow, my gold background. Okay, you can probably hear Chris. Sorry about it. 2, one of these, 3. And then the second half, I actually need to post pictures from the Plan With Me that went live today. I'm gonna do that right after this. Perfect. And then I do need to take pictures of the second half of my Wednesday spread. Let me get this all put away. Put away, you know. Spread the week prior, boo day. That was a good one. That was a good one. This one's not like really my vibe. It's also of these planners on the wall. Wow, I have you guys literally diagonal. I'm so sorry. Of the planners on my wall, only this pink one and my black one that's like my this year planner are even used. Did I order another planner for next year? Yes, because I have issues, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Pictures have been taken, so now I can put this all away. This is actually going to be a pretty fun week. We do have, like I said, the Taylor Swift concert, as well as we're going to Hot Pot on Thursday. I have game night on girls' night on Wednesday and game night on Saturday. Pretty full week. Pretty fun week. Okay, so there's that. I need to get those pictures edited, but first things first, I need to make sure my video went live because I didn't upload it until this morning. Yeah, somehow it's number 4 out of my last 10. That's shocking because usually Plan With Me's do not do very well. Partially, I think it's because I'm never remembering to post them, or they tend to go up on Fridays. My Friday videos do worse than any other day of the week. I don't know why. This is just the things that I notice in life. Did I take pictures of this spread? It was my birthday spread plan with me. I think I did. That ain't it. Oh yeah, this would have been before Disney. It's not so far back. Yes, I found it. Okay, I'm gonna get these posted. 2, 3, okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I don't really know what I'm gonna do in the meantime, but whenever I figure it out, I'll let you know. Okay, friends, I was able to do all of the Lavender Hollow, which is barely anything, and I'm not gonna work on orders today because I'm gonna be able to get through like maybe the one big order, and that's it. So I'm not even gonna bother. But I am pretty excited to get back to my book because my sister's really hyping it up. She was not loving it as like in the same way that I wasn't loving it, but she said that she just zoomed through, like once she got to page 150 she flew through it and said it was like really good. She had so many theories, blah blah blah. So it's like making me want to actually read it. So just gonna dump out the remainder of the chili that we had left over. Done streaming, therefore he was able to empty the good old trash and stuff because he's a gem, a real gem. Just rinsing this out, and I'm gonna put this tub in the dishwasher as well. It's gonna have to be ran here momentarily. Well, I'll see what I can put from the recipe in there. So we're gonna need a large pot. Oh, okay. Pot. Literal avalanche. Ugh. Honestly, I just feel like I don't have it in me to make this. Okay, so this shit says it only takes 35 minutes to do, so I think I'm gonna just try to suck it up and do it, even though just basically a couple of days ago, I think it was when I was eating a frozen pizza, I burnt the roof of my mouth. And I have since eaten like hard ass crunchy shit, and it has irritated the burn to insane levels. So eating hurts. Therefore, I haven't really eaten much today besides those 2 hash browns, and they really fucked me up, so it's just like a terrible time being alive, but you know. So getting all the ingredients I need for this, because maybe I'll be in a better mood once this is done, and I can maybe like eat this since it's not like super crunchy. It's just soup, but we will see. Getting out all the veg that I need. And then we need garlic. The broth. It says to use low sodium. I did not find that at my store. This was the only veggie broth that they had, so I'm just not gonna add the salt. Pepper, oregano. I knew all these stupid ass spices are about to fall on me. Celery seed, new. Oregano. Oregano, got that. Kale. I didn't get dill for topping, for garnish. So that part's just not happening, simply. Because I don't have dried or not dried, so that's just gonna be a no. And then I need 2 whole eggs plus 2 yolks. So 4 eggs total. Right, was our, oh, and the yolk, correct. Where even is it on here? Oh, the chickpeas, the orzo. Chickpeas, orzo, and then 4 eggs. I don't know how much of this I need, but it's just 3/4 of a cup dry. Okay, so let's measure it out. So, eggs, 4 eggs. Ooh. I only have 3, so I guess, oh no, we have 4 eggs. I was like, are you kidding me? No. I have a whole extra carton. I was literally about to cry, you guys, because I'm having a terrible time being alive today, but I'm gonna take my bracelets off for my cooking process. And I get to refill my egg tray. Measure out how much veggies. It's like 1.5 cups of chopped onion, 3/4 cups of chopped carrot. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Simply not happening. So, heat oil and add onions, carrot, celery, and lemon peel. So, we are going to first coat the bottom of this pan. As I've explained to you guys before, this pan is very sticky, so I just make sure that there's a layer of oil over the whole bottom of the pan. What does it even call it for 2 tablespoons? Yeah, that's definitely around there. So we're gonna get to chopping we're gonna need, what does this say about the peel? Two 2-inch strips of lemon peel. Not a couple of lemons. And then, but we're gonna get to chopping the things we need to chop, which is the onions, the celery, and the carrots. I'm gonna turn this on to, who knows, just says heat, we'll put it on 6. Let's get chopping, baby. no idea how to cut off lemon peels, so this is like the best I have, or just toss it in. Okay, so here's where we're at. We have these veggies as well as these lemon peels, I guess. And cook for 10 minutes. Timer. 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let this go for like 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. I may or may not have burned this a little bit, but we're just gonna continue. So I'm going to add in the garlic, and then we'll put in the veggie broth. So that's doing its thing. So to cook for 1 minute until aromatic, and then So once that's good, we're gonna add the broth, which is 64 ounces. Well, it said 2 quarts, and I googled how many ounces that was, and it said 64, so I got 2 32-ounce things. I'm so mad at myself for burning that. Literally okay. If not, the whole thing can go in the trash. I don't really care. I did not spend a lot of money on the items for this soup. So we're gonna do that and then bring it to a boil. And then once it is boiling, we will add in chickpeas, orzo, salt, pepper, and oregano. Simmer over medium heat uncovered for 10 minutes until the orzo is al dente. Reduce heat to low and remove 3/4 of hot broth from the soup and set aside. And then I'm gonna be making this weird egg broth thing. I don't fucking know. It's very bizarre. I've never done anything like this, so I'm getting a little anxious about it, but it'll be fine. Wait for this to boil. Basically, in this bowl, I have 2 whole eggs and then 2 egg yolks and the lemon juice, and you're supposed to whisk this, and then you will slowly I'm gonna have to slowly add the hot broth very slowly into this so I don't cook the eggs and make scrambled eggs. Slowly pouring it in and consistently whisking, which will bring the eggs up to temperature without scrambling them, and then this will get added to the other things. So I just gotta wait for it to boil. Okay, we're gonna try this egg thing. I'm very, very worried. So I do this, and we have 3/4 of a cup set aside, and then we're gonna slowly pour some of this in. I don't really know, like, how slowly, but it just says very slow. Doesn't say what it's supposed to be looking like, just not scrambled eggs. I think this is to make the soup like a silky consistency. I don't know if they're supposed to look bubbly, but they're bubbling. Oh shit, that was kind of a lot. I feel like I'm definitely doing something wrong, but hey. Should have probably looked up what tempered eggs look like, because this just looks like bubbly eggs. Maybe I'll look it up. What do tempered eggs look like? Nothing is really coming up. Okay, so we're just gonna hope that this is correct. I'm gonna look it up on the good old Google. Tempered eggs. It's supposed to be like a cream. It's definitely not thick like a cream. It's not thick, that's for damn sure. For example, tempering eggs means that you are combining room temperature eggs with hot liquid in a controlled manner to create a stable base for recipes. Okay, no, it's a base for recipes, okay. Some pictures on this one because for custard, soup, sauces. Put this over here, maybe. I just have no idea what this is supposed to look like. What is the purpose? How to? There's like orzo and shit like in here. Like there's nothing I can really do to get just the broth. So okay. Images of tempered eggs. I don't know if this is correct, but this is what we're going with. It doesn't really say anything anywhere or what it's supposed to look like, but this just looks like foamy eggs. And now it says, well, stirring this slowly, right? Stir this shit, right? Well, gently stirring the soup with a wooden spoon, pour this back in. I think you're doing this so that, like, I think I'm understanding the concept. If you just went straight in with the eggs into the whole thing of soup, it's why you take the broth out that's like the same temperature as the soup. Because then you're getting the eggs up to the temperature of the soup so that when you put them into the soup, they don't boil. It's basically what I am gathering. So I'm gonna do that and put in the kale. Continue to cook over low heat for 5 minutes until the broth has slightly thickened and greens are wilted. And then I will remove the lemon peels. And then the soup is done. Ugh, freaking kale smells so bad. I mean, it looks like a soup. It looks like pretty. You see? It's exactly what it looked like in the picture, but I didn't read that I could use kale or spinach. Had I realized that, I probably would have used spinach instead. Because I don't even like spinach really, let alone kale. So. Also, I'm supposed to wait these 5 minutes to take the lemon peels out, but if I found one, I'm just gonna take her out now, honestly. Might as well search for the other one. Ooh, is this it? Are you her? No. This part's tricky, fishing out the lemon peels. That's probably why they want you to make them so big. So you can find them. I found the one really easily. Nope. Nope. It's it's more of a creamy color now, so it's extra, like you can't like see the things. The other one might just be a mystery surprise to whoever gets it in their bowl. I can't believe I can't find it. What the heck? I'm gonna keep trying to find it, I guess. I kid you not, the second I turned you guys off, I found it. LOL. LOL, baby. Okay. There's about 2 minutes left on my timer, and then the soup will be done, and we'll give her a little taste. Sound good? Sounds good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I did try it already. I put some in this little dish to see. It's pretty good. It's not like my favorite thing I've ever made, but it's not bad. I don't know about the kale part. I don't love the kale, but it's like whatever. Yeah. This is pretty good soup. Good soup. Yummy, yummy, yummy. In my office with my bowl of soup. Chris does not want to show you guys his cooking because he's hangry and just wants to cook. But I do have my bowl of soupy soup, and I'm gonna eat it. It actually like looks very much so like the picture, which is beautiful. Sending a picture to Andre because she is the soup queen. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat this, chillax, and have a very magical day. And then yeah, like I said, I did all of the lavender hollow, I pulled all the foil, so we'll be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. We'll be able to start working, and then by the time I run out of paper, the new paper should be here, and it'll be wonderful. I feel like I really need lotion because I washed my hands like 8 times. Well, cooking, you know how it goes. I'm waiting for my soupy soup to cool down. That tempering of the egg sap was so spooky. So glad it was not a fail. Did I burn my hand? I don't know what this is. You see this? Red spot on my like knuckle? I have no idea what that's about. Hurts when I put the lotion on it, but I'm gonna watch some YouTube. And then I'll probably play a game of BGA while I eat, and then maybe play some Planet Zoo, and I'm gonna read my book tonight. We got like a whole lot of things to do, basically. YouTube. Okay, y'all, I took a shower. I feel so fresh and clean and nice, honestly. Felt really fucking good. I'm going to just shower. But, I ate the soup, obviously. But I'm also making myself some, for the pancakes for dessert because that's what I want, so that's what I'm gonna do. I ate a small bowl of soup for dinner. I will say I did really like it. If I was to make it again, it says to use two cans of chickpeas. I think personally I would only use one and do like double the amount of vegetables that I did because it's like very chickpea-y. Does that make sense? Also, it is approximately, off. What time is it? It's like 6 o'clock. I think I'm gonna play Planet Zoo for a few hours until like 9. And then go to my room and read my book and hopefully finish it tonight so I can talk to my sister about it. But yeah, if you weren't watching last week's vlog, go watch it. I showed you guys the beginning of my zoo. I'll probably show you guys some updates as they get going. I know I don't know why I'm like this, but I just am. In like games like this is so stupid. It's like embarrassing to even tell you. When I'm like picking what animals I put in the zoo, my brain simply won't let me just pick whatever animals I want. I have to do them either in ABC order or reverse ABC order. You don't want to be doing aardvarks? No. But if I started the aardvark cage because they're the first ones, yes. And like I've tried doing it just willy-nilly. I think it's because there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options that I get overwhelmed. So I just do it this way. But I'll be watching the rest of the YouTube videos I have to watch, and then probably I've been watching Wednesday as well. I started it last week because I was using the Wednesday kit, so I might watch some of that. We shall see. Good morning, everybody. Guess what I'm doing? I'm actually going around my house and changing all of my warmers. Andrea's inspired me. Also, one time when I changed this warmer, there was randomly like a moth that must have gotten in when we got home in an evening, and it scared the shit out of me. So every time I go over there, I jump. I'm not gonna change them like out here multiple times, but I'm gonna put something in this morning. Honestly, I don't really like this scent, so it's very like creamsicle-esque, and it's just not really for me. Move this. We'll start Christmas pile over here. But yeah, I finished my book last night, and it was called The Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. I've also read her, I think A Flicker in the Dark was her first book. I've also read her second book, which is called All Dangerous Things, and I'll be honest, I liked All the Dangerous Things way better. This book was not bad, A Flicker in the Dark. I wasn't hating it, if I'm honest, and then my sister read it, and she said that after page 150, she was hooked. I'm like, okay, I don't really think it should take 150 pages for me to like something, but whatever, we'll give her a go. We'll continue. We're already, I think I was 117 pages in at that point. I'm like, I'm close. So we'll just do it. So I texted her last night, and I was like, okay, I'm getting back on to reading this. I'll let you know. And she's like, okay, let me know what you think at 150. And I was like, okay, like I already have my theories. And she was like, okay. So I tell her, well, she said, okay, tell me, but she's like, I'm just gonna say okay, like I'm not gonna like say anything, so I don't wanna give anything away. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I tell her my theories, and she's like, okay, let me know what you think at 150, so I do. And then she's like, okay, let me know what you think at 200. So I do, and then basically, I thought it was either X or Y, and it ended up being one of those two, trying to pin it on the other. So, basically I'm a genius, and yeah. Because I basically guessed the killer by, you know, a third of the way into the book, not even. I think it was only 30%, a little less than 1/3 of the way. Kind of makes me not love it. Okay, so throughout, I put this in my bedroom and throughout the living room, and it is called Orange Cake by Little Blue Coop. It is vanilla pound cake, orange sherbet, and orange chiffon cake. It just smells like orange sherbet to me. Not smell any of the other things, which is why I don't love it. It's very strong when I melted it though, so there's that. And then I had to change the, what's it called? The light bulb in the guest bathroom, the hall bathroom, for the warmer. It had died. I'm going to be putting in Sweet Water by Zape. It's summer melon, pink crystals, sea salt, and ocean breeze. Not very summery, but whatever. Pop that in there. And then I'm going to put, this actually did have scent. I know I was talking a lot of shit, but it is Jackie O from VCS. It's vanilla bean topped with whipped marshmallows. I'm going to put it in me and Chris's offices. And I'll put the rest of the Zape back into my basket. And then in my basket, I think I just have the rest of IHOP, the rest of the loaf from Fantasy Wax, and then Pan Dulce from Sassy Girl Aroma. So I think I only have like 3. There might be one other thing in it that I can't remember, but killing it. Mainly, you guys can just come with me. Mainly, I'm just in. Basically, Andrea got me in the mindset that, like, not that wax will go bad, but it can start to lose its scent. So, like, even if it's a scent that I love, I might as well use it in, like, a room I'm not going to be spending the whole day in, because I might just end up wasting the wax that I spent money on. So, I'm like, you know what? Word, girl, you right. So, we're gonna put in here. Turn it on, and then I'll put this in Chris's office. Alright guys, I'm feeling kind of down in the dumps today, if I'm being honest with you, because I haven't gotten through that many orders. The orders I got through is like this thick of a chunk of stickers that I've made today. They were just all of them really big orders, but so whenever that happens, it does kind of get me down in the dumps because it's 8:30 right now, and we just stopped. Chris is cooking dinner, his dinner right now, and I'm about to make dinner for me. By the time I'm done cooking and eat, it's gonna be past 9 o'clock, and like I want to go to bed and like relax. So I don't know if I'm even gonna work anymore today, which is fine. I have most of the day Thursday to work, pretty much all of Saturday and all of Sunday. So I'm not like concerned. I just feel like down. And again, my shipping time is 1 to 3 weeks. So I'm like in no hurry really. Like the orders I'm working on are from 9 days ago, and I have up to 21 days to get them done. So, and I have no doubt that I will get through probably all the way through last Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. This week. Like I'm not worried. I'm just like, I feel like I'm a little bit down because like I have plans Thursday, which won't take that long. It's just like going to get lunch, but then like I'm busy like all of Friday evening, but I'm going to do my kit lineup on Friday. I'm gonna like print and cut everything for it, and then that's all I have to do on Friday. So I might just work by myself to make up the difference of like not working that evening, and I think that will make me feel better. But like I just honestly can't be asked to like get back into working at probably 9:15 minimum. But I was like looking through the orders I have coming up. There's like 100, and then yeah, I'm like looking to see when like the next big order is after that one. Still all of these are, yeah, there's a lot of small orders coming up, so I'm like, I'm vibing, chilling. Honestly, it's fine. We're just getting through the big ones today. Because we had like 1, 2, yeah, like 5 or 6 orders were like over $100 and took forever. But yeah, I'm gonna, I think, make pierogies for dinner because that sounds yummy. I've also been feeling like ass cheeks today. I think I'm getting my period and it just feels horrible vibes, okay? Okay. So, I'm just waiting for Chris to be done, honestly. I don't know if I told you guys about the new book I started. It's called The Soulmate by Sally something. And the premise of it is that like this couple moves to like this coastal town, and it's supposed to be like really serene, but they move to like this cliffside, and turns out people go there to unalive themselves. And it's multi-POV, but not in a way you would expect. And so basically in the synopsis it tells you like the husband is always the one, his name's I think Gabe, to like talk to people like literally off the edge, and the wife Pippa is more like the helper, like she'll call the police, until one day he can't talk somebody off the edge, and it's like apparently he knows her. It says that like in the jacket. From like his past, he knows this girl, and like did he push her essentially. But the multi-POV, it's also multi-POV and multi-timeline. You have the main character Pippa, and you either have like Pippa then and Pippa now, I'm pretty sure. So it's like back when her and Gabe first met versus like now. And then you have Amanda, which is essentially the girl who jumped, and it's like Amanda after, so it's like her ghost essentially, and then Amanda before. So yeah, very interesting. I thought when it was going to be multi-POV, like I opened the first page and saw that it was Pippa. I'm like, oh, multi-POV between the husband and wife. And the first couple of chapters were Pippa, and then I was like, Amanda? What the heck? So I do find that very intriguing, very interesting. and I am excited to learn more. Also, I think that this bundle, Andrea gave it back to me because I gave it to her for pictures and for her to show it of our new bundle when it came out, but she told me gold, but she really meant light gold, so she gave it back. So let's look at my thing. Ooh, no, I was gonna do it in pixie gold. Do I just say fuck it and do it in regular gold? And then the other kit that I was gonna do in regular gold, do a pixie gold. So let's take a little peek. Take a little peek, take a little peek. Regular gold, and then, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do just to save paper. Pixie gold, regular gold, regular gold. Okay. So that saves me having to make it. Popped it right in there. Perfect. Perfection. I'd love to see it. But yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is girls' night and Amanda is coming again. So that's very exciting. And I am bringing a couple of games. One that Andrea's been really wanting to play, and one that I've been really wanting to play them both, obviously. But one of them is this one, which I got Chris for his birthday last year. It's called On Tour, and you're like, it's a roll and write your way across Paris and New York. You're taking your band on tour, but managing all these tour dates can be tricky. This goes up to 8 players, so it'd be a really good one for us to like have in the books. And then this one is called Role Player. It's another dice game. Mighty heroes don't just appear out of thin air, they must be created. Race, class, alignment, skills, traits, and equipment are all elements of the perfect hero ready to take on the opposition in the quest for glory and riches. In Role Player, you compete with your opponents to create your greatest fantasy adventurer who's ever lived, preparing to embark on an epic quest. That actually sounds really fun. That only goes up to 4 player though, unfortunately. But I know there's many expansions, and there may be one that makes it more players. I'm not sure about that. Chris keeps whispering the Hunger Games, which is so weird, or whistling, because I just scheduled the post for the Katniss bundle that went up last week. So strange. Quest of Homer is done, so that means I can go cook. I'm gonna be making the good old pierogies. Chris just made. Do they stay together better?
With the eggs, yeah. It's so much better.
Chris is more so new to cooking, and he was making turkey burgers last week, a couple weeks ago. I don't fucking know, whatever he was making them. And they were just putting them in the pan, and I was like, you know, they'll stick together better if you like use egg. And he was like, so, you know. Gotta teach him the ways so that he knows all the things. But, like I said, we are making these pierogies today. One of the main reasons is, so Chris and I did show it in like a phone clip earlier today. We did go to get breakfast. I don't know if this has been washed. I need to wash this by hand, I think. We went to breakfast brunch today, and my hash browns and the ketchup, because ketchup is quite acidic, really, and I mean really, took a toll on the roof of my mouth. So I am not really obsessed with washing dishes ever. Very much so not a me task. I'm not gonna obviously call Chris in to do it. I mean, if he wasn't eating, I would consider it. Chris and I do this thing, this is so stupid, I don't know why I'm telling you, but each week, on Saturday, or Sunday to Saturday, we have our love card. Once a week, each person is allowed 1 veto, and within reason, you can be like, if you love me, you do it. You do it. And if it's within reason and the person's already used their veto, they have to do it. Chris typically uses his on when he already gets in bed, but then forgot to get his pills. Or like his melatonin, whatever. He'll use it usually Usually I use it for way more annoying shit like this, but I'm not using it today. I have this like half cut onion from yesterday and these other onions. So we're gonna do 2.5 onions. I was like, what else do I need? Butter. Butter would help. I'm gonna need lots of butter. Finish all that bulk. But I think that's the culprit of my mouth situation, so not doing that. Listen, this is not a healthy meal. Whole stick of butter, pop her in. It's just how it's gotta be. Oh, I think Chris used it. No, he did not use the dish that I like. Put these in. So exciting. This is also my birthday again. Pyrex is life. It is the best. And I love her. But I'm gonna get to chopping these onions. I've already showed you I should be chopping onions this week, so I won't bore you with it again. But just know, I'm just chopping the onions and putting them in there. And that's like the extent of what I'm doing also. Is I'm continuing on with our journey of just emptying the dishwasher when it's done and putting things directly in there. Well, at least I have been. Why am I blurry? There we go. Chris, not so much, because maybe his method is he'll do it when he's done, but I am of the mindset that you do it. I clean up my mess before I go eat, and he usually cleans his up after. What do you guys do? Oh my god, I just cut this the wrong way. Fuck. Okay. I just have to cut this really weird. This onion's cut very bizarrely because I forgot that I wasn't dicing it. I was slicing it. But like, whatever, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Honestly, at the end of the day, sauteed onions, no matter what, they still good in my book. Okay. But yeah, I want to know, are you a clean up before you eat or clean up after? I'm definitely a before. I want to eat and not have like the looming mess over me. No thank you to that. I'd much rather just get it done before I go sit down. Honestly, half the reason I'm making this right now is because after I cook this, the house will smell like onions for a good 24 hours. And I'll be leaving in the morning for girls' night or girls' day, girls' times, and not have to smell it for the whole day tomorrow. It's one of those things you don't really notice it until you leave the house and come back, but then whenever you do that, like tomorrow night, it may still smell like onion. I probably, though I've been better about doing wax, won't put wax around the house tomorrow because I will not be here for the majority of the day. And Chris, I swear, his sniffer is broken. He typically, not always, because yesterday he came into our room and said it smelled like syrup, which was very bizarre because I was melting a scent that was primarily peppermint, but he's like, what else is in it? And I was like, I told him that there was espresso, and he's like, oh, maybe it's the coffee, it's just making me think breakfast. And I'm like, I don't know. Typically, you can't even tell when I put wax in, so I'm gonna waste the effort on that. Okay, do one more onion. Honestly, I don't really have a ton more to talk to you guys about, but my hands are full of onion and I don't really wanna touch my camera with them. I'm just gonna put in the pierogies before I cut this onion. I guess it's too late. Okay. I'm almost done with the onion chopping. I need to stir them because the bottom ones are getting quite brown. Oh, also, my little bit of burnt that I got in my soup did not affect it. I also will say that, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys. If I did, sorry for repeating myself, but if/when I make it again, I would double the veggies and half the chickpeas because some bites are very chickpea forward and I'm not like obsessed with that. I like chickpeas. I have no issue with chickpeas. I just don't want them to be like the predominant flavor. The sauce was delish. The veggies in it was delish. So that would be like the one thing I would personally change. I'm gonna pop the lid on this and then I'm gonna go dawdle until these are done. I don't know how long it'll take. Maybe like 10 minutes. Who knows? Who the heck knows? I was also feeling uninspired about what to make for dessert this week for game night, so I just bought cinnamon rolls, and now I'm thinking I kind of want to make monkey bread. So Thursday, while we're out and about, we may be running to the good old Heb to get the ingredients. The only thing I would need to buy is biscuits, so seems kind of like a no-brainer. And vanilla ice cream, but like whatever. Seems like a no-brainer, so that's a possibility. The dishwasher's going, so sorry about that noise. I'm refilling the agua, and then I'm gonna read my book, and well, first I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna try with every fiber of my being to just take a body shower. But the thing is I just love washing my hair and standing under the hot water. It's just such like a relaxing thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it just to me. Also, I got sick of filling my water halfway full. She's not gonna be filled the whole way. Oh well. But I just feel like taking a shower at the end of the day when you wash your hair, it just feels like you're washing all the worries away. That just sounds great. But I literally just washed it yesterday, so it absolutely does not need to be washed. It's just so bad to wash it every day. But I know I won't wash it tomorrow. And then I'll be busy the next couple of nights, so I won't be washing it for sure. So, I don't know. I'm trying to like tell myself that it's okay, but like, I know it's not okay. Oh, the pierogies were so good. Smashed it. I ate way too much. Let me tell me, it really hurts. But I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna cozy up probably with my heated blanket because like it's like awkward outside. Like the mornings and evenings are chilly and then during the day is like warm, so like I can't not have the air on, but then like it feels freezing up in this bitch. So there's that. And yeah, here's my book. Here she is. It's not really helpful. I always take the dust jackets off. Do you leave them on? Do you take them off? Here's the cover. Better lighting. The Soulmate by Sally Hempworth. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue to read this. I saw that Kirsten read it and gave it a 3.5. And she gave the book that I just read a 4, but I think I might be the other way around. So far I'm really liking the premise of this one. And the other one that I read before this I didn't like as much because I guessed the ending really, really quick. So there's that. I'm also going to, we have 2 reading lights. Me and Chris each have one. And like neck lights. But Chris never reads. So he used to. He went through like a phase this time last year. Maybe he'll get back into it. And so I just charged one of them with his phone charger because it's like a USB-C, and then I take the other one, and instead of having them on like the white lights, I've been having them on like the yellow lights because I feel like that's more relaxing, less harsh on the eyeballs. I also have like pretzeling coffee going from Fantasy Wax, and it's so salty and delish. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower. Oh, my sister just texted me. She was at Disney today and I can't wait to hear all about it. I just talked for so long and then deleted it because I didn't feel like telling the story on the internet. But I'm chilling with my wax warmer in the mood lighting and I'm about to get started on my book. I've been talking to my sister about her Disney day. They had a great time and her girlfriend Whitney was like, we gotta go with you sometimes. And long story short, last time I went to Disney with my sister and her significant other, she tried to punch me in the face while driving a car. So I was like, well, as long as like you promise to not try to fight me while you're driving a car, then absolutely. But like, I'm a little scarred by that situation because it was horrifying. But I overate, and I almost never overeat because I hate this feeling. But I did, and I think it's because pierogies are so much better the first day you make them because they're more crispy. And so I just ate so much. But I'm gonna vibe with my heated blanket and my book. Y'all, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Chris is asleep. But I finished this book and I really liked it. It only has like a 3.8, I think. There's this book stack back because I don't have pants on, so I don't want to put you across the room. On Goodreads, but holy macaroni, it was so entertaining. It kept me very much so engaged like the whole time. Buckety duckety do. I just dropped a book on my toe and it really hurt. Really hurt. Okay. But that book was really good. Like I said, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Kept me engaged. I think I only read 18 pages of it yesterday. So much so that I didn't even put in my Goodreads like that I started it yesterday because I read so little of it. But I'm gonna be honest, I was not really looking forward to starting it, but it was really good. And I definitely recommend that one. I just texted my sister and my friends Madison and Emily and I was like, y'all, this book. Also, why are so many books blue? Like, I have these shelves in order by color. I'm gonna need to like turn the stack soon because some of them are getting really full, but like black, whatever, that's like a neutral color, but that's a lot of blue. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So like, these are autobiographies. This is a graphic novel. Maybe I'll read this next. It is the Game of Thrones graphic novel, book 1. And then if I like it, I'm gonna put the rest of these on my Christmas list. Let me see where I can put you guys. 1 second. Okay, I feel like this works. You can see this. This is what I'm gonna start. Shouldn't take me too very long. I'm pretty sure from when I scanned through this before, there's definitely nudity in this, which is kind of odd, but whatever. I'm gonna not read that. I haven't been in the mood for an autobiography, and I'm trying to not force myself to read something I don't want to. So I'm gonna do what I do, which is trying to make sure. I'm just gonna tilt you guys up a little higher to make sure you don't see my butt cheeks. I always rotate the books. Doot. And then add books. These are the 3 that I got from Book of the Month. So these are all kind of like at the same time. This one's not gonna fit, but that's fine. Pop those in there. And that top shelf is my current. Okay, y'all, I just got ready. I'm feeling like a cutie little Pinkie Pie today. Here's the vibes. Looking for it. Oh, here's the dress I can show you guys that I'm going to be wearing to the Taylor Swift concert movie thing. That's what I refer to as my death dress because that is what I wore to me mother's calling hours. Mom didn't have a funeral because she was cremated and she wasn't religious or anything like that, so we just had like freaking a million hours long calling hours. But I've worn it like one other time since then, but I just refer to it as my death dress. So she's coming with us to the movies. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I was up until like 4:30 in the morning because, speaking of my mom, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I've been quite emo lately because her Angel anniversary is coming up on November 14th. It's October 18th, and I'm just feeling all the feels about it. And then I was scrolling on Facebook yesterday, and I got into this spiral of watching Teresa Caputo videos, and yeah, basically I was just watching one, and there was this girl who was like speaking, like her dad came through and he abruptly, like out of nowhere, died of a heart attack in his 40s, just like my mom, like otherwise seemingly healthy. And like in it he said that like he was speaking through Teresa and was like, I just want to say, like, I'm sorry that I'm not there, and that even though I'm not physically there, like I'm always by your side. And I just, I'm gonna lose it now. I'm so emotional today, but is what it is. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Who knows if I'll film anything because I'm shy, but yeah, I'm gonna head out. I also, that book that I dropped on my toe yesterday cut my toe open and made it bleed. And I did start the graphic novel, but there's no page numbers, so I can't really like update it on Goodreads. I'll show you guys where I am at in it. Not very far. I only read a little bit of it last night because I thought I was gonna go to sleep, but it's like fine. It's like the first episode of Game of Thrones so far. They just got their dire wolves. V cute, but yeah, well, let's go. Hello guys, I'm about to film like a face-to-face book haul video slash unhaul because I'm unhauling all of these books that I have read and did not like. So yeah, they're like all books that I did not love, would not recommend. So figured I might as well include them in this video as like an unhaul. And then I switched all of my books to being standing up that I am keeping, so I have room for all of like the bazillion new books that I got. So got myself all set up here on a table, but I'm gonna stack the books this way so you cannot see in the thumbnail what the books are, because then people wouldn't watch it because there's no mystery. They're just gonna see the giganto stack to know that it's worth watching. Okay. Okay. Here it is. So I'm gonna get to filming this. Okay guys, I finished filming it. I'm gonna take all of this unhauled books and put them over here. So I know that they're the ones that I need to get rid of. And then the books here that are not Andrea's, I will be stamping with my like where would I put you guys? You're like too close. I will be stamping with this, which I'll show you what it looks like. Probably won't be the best to show you on this book that has a black page, but it might be. Hold up. I'm gonna be able to see this. Yeah, it like embeds it, and it says from the Library of Hannah's Aegis. So I like that. So I'm just gonna go through in the ones that I purchased with my dollars and aren't mine and stamp them. Pretty sure the book I read, The Soulmate, did not have my name stamped in it. Depending on how much time I have before I need to get going, we are going to, the reason I'm like, you know, dressed, we are going to get Hot Pot with the board game group today, which will be fun, as well as Tony's wife is joining us. I'm looking forward to it. The only other time I had Hot Pot, I actually hated it. It was so bad. We went to Dip, and like I'm just not like a fancy girl, and it's a very like expensive fancy restaurant, and that's just like not my vibe. This is the last hardcover, but this one I did not buy, so I'm not gonna stamp it because it is Andrea's, and I will have to give it back to her. This one is mine. This one has a more thin page, so it'll stamp really well. I'm gonna show you this one. It's very cute and like flourishy. Pop that in. Oopsies. Ooh, the Barnes & Noble stickers for a while there were like really hard to take off of things, but that one came off so nice. This would be like my biggest complaint is like, oh, actually no, I think I'm thinking of the Target stickers. The Target stickers do not come off at all. They're impossible. They're the ones I'm thinking of. They're so hard to take off. Okay, so we got the coworker. Home before dark. Yeah, I wasn't really sure which one to pick up, and then I like had remembered that Kristen had suggested one for Riley Sager's books. Then I looked through to figure it out, and that was the one. It's Lisa Jewell because I decided I really like her writing. The next shelf, we have another WASHI jewel. The night she disappeared. This book is so pretty. The family upstairs with like the roses on it. I'm a big fan. Big fan of that. But yeah, so we're going to this other hot pot place. It's by Tanuki. I think it's called Soup Leaf. And it's like $25 per person. And it's like, I'm pretty sure like all, basically whatever, all you can eat, all you care to enjoy, whatever, I think. Andre said you like go up and get what you want. I don't know, maybe I dreamt that. I'll let you guys know what the whole, oh my god. I accidentally stamped this one and it's one of Andrea's. Sorry about it, girl. Yeah, the rest of these are hers, so I'm just gonna put them on the shelf before I make any other silly mistakes. I don't think she'll be mad though. I don't think she'll give a shit, honestly. Okay, so everything that's not in rainbow order, so this row and this row are my physical TBR, which is wild, but I've been very into reading lately. I think it being autumn just gives reading energy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting through some more books. Hey guys, we're back from Hot Pot, which was lots of fun. It was way better than Dip 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 for someone like me who's quite picky. There was like udon noodles, ramen noodles, like spinach something noodles, hand cut noodles, like rice noodles, so many different kinds of noodles. And there's also rice cakes, which I've been wanting to try. They weren't like the tube ones that people have in that one dish. I know I'm gonna say this wrong, but I'm trying my best, so correct me down below on the correct pronunciation. But I think it's along the lines of Tteokbokki, something like that. And like I always think it looks like the texture looks so satisfying, but I don't like spicy, and that dish is spicy. So like they have these like flat like sliced rice cakes, and I love the texture. So I want to find like some kind of recipe with like more of like a teriyaki soy type of sauce rather than like a spicy sauce. But of course went to the good old Tanuki. Chris picked up Mysterium, which looks really fun. And then I picked up a new game called Zoovedus. And what if the animals were the ones who ran the zoo? Presumably, this wild government would be built upon the support of fellow creatures and fueled by fame, attention, and prestige of wide-eyed visitors. Naturally, the most aspiring beasts would lobby for positions in the star exhibit, and the lead star would likely be elected zoo mascot. So, you know me, I love me a zoo game, whether it's here or there, everywhere. And then we went to 99 Degree, which is like the Japanese, maybe not specifically Japanese, the Asian bakery. And then we also went to like a local bakery coffee shop by where we live, because Chris wanted a coffee on the way home because he's a tired boy. So naturally I got more sweet treats, because the thing about the Hot Pot was all I ate was vegetables and noodles, and it's been like 2 hours since then, because like we went there and then we went to Tanuki. We're probably there for like 30-40 minutes. Then we went to the bakery shop, and then like the bathroom line is a bazillion miles long, and then it's like 30 minutes home. It's like a whole thing, so whatever. But it was 85 Degree Bakery. I got this milk chocolate thick toast, and I'm gonna make French toast with this tomorrow. This is Chris's trash. I love these. I get these every time I go, and they're lemon mini cakes. As well as I got a chocolate croissant. And Chris got like a strawberry bun of sorts. I got squishied. And then egg tarts because the best. And then at the other bakery, I'm gonna eat this one now because it's just in this box. Chris got an oatmeal cream pie, which I hate oatmeal cream pies. And I got a Biscoff chocolate ganache turnover. I'm gonna pop it, I think, in the microwave for like 15 seconds. We'll try that and get like the chocolate melty in there. But this packaging is kind of like not seeming like it's gonna be sturdy. So did that. It's like hot, back to being like hot out today. It's like 90-ish. And yeah, so, but I'm gonna eat my big sweet treat. I'm gonna do it for like 15 more seconds. I'm also gonna grab a Alani. That sounds good right now. The Witch's Brew, which is like caramel apple flavored. And we'll grab a fork to eat this with. But it's all. I can hear the inside of this like boiling, so delish. Hello guys, it is like 11:40 at night. Finished working for the day. I'm gonna now upload my video for tomorrow, which is going to be Plan with Me. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'm gonna heat myself up something to eat for like very late dinner. I've like been eating like a bunch of sweet treats like all evening, but like I feel like Chris did not lighten this picture at all, so I'm gonna do it myself. Give it a bit more brightness. There we go. Save that. Looks much better. Okay. Plan with Me featuring Scribble Rinse. Okay. But yeah, so I've been having like my sweet treats, but like I need something like satiating because all I've really had today is like noodles and some vegetables at like noon. So basically I'm a little bit hangry, so I'm gonna heat up my pierogies and eat those, and then I'm probably gonna read a little bit before I go to bed. But I also want to wake up early tomorrow, but I don't really know, you know. Never really planning, so we're gonna just have to see how I feel after I'm done eating. If I feel like reading, I'm reading like the Game of Thrones graphic novel, which like I would love to just bust through that and finish it tonight, so I probably will, because I'm not really feeling that sleepy because I had an energy drink today. And then maybe still try to get up early tomorrow. We'll see. Good morning, y'all. It's about that time where we're gonna add to the melting basket because all that's in here is 3 different loaves and then like just a little bit left of this souffle, and like this bag's almost empty, almost empty, and almost empty. So we're gonna fill her up. Also because I'm kind of getting sick of these loaves, you know. The closet. Okay, hold on. Chris was coming in here and he didn't have pants on, so you guys couldn't see that. Okay. Get you guys on the stool. Let's see. What do we want? Here, we will take this from Soul's Inspiration. It's Corner Booth, hazelnut coffee, and pumpkin pecan waffles. Oh yeah, let's actually take a bunch of stuff from the fall drawer. From Fantasy Wax, we have pumpkin pecan waffles and blueberry cobbler. That is Sarah's blend. We have Jack and pumpkin pecan waffle, sugar cookie royale, and vanilla bean Noel. We can take pumpkin peanut brittle and salted caramel from Birdie's. Zucchini bread pumpkin pecan waffle. We'll take it, which is just funnel cake. Grab these. I'm gonna grab some things that are not fall. Apple strudel zucchini bread. Almond pumpkin pecan waffle zucchini bread. Pumpkin pecan waffle blueberry pancakes and zucchini bread. I'm gonna grab something from the bathroom. I'll grab this from Zape. It's called Frosty. We'll do this peppermint mocha waffle from the mint drawer. Zucchini bread pistachio dream cake. Fuller House Saturday morning cartoons, which is all your favorite cereals and milk, fresh baked cookies and vanilla. Cherry almond oatmeal cookies and buttercream frosting. And then the last thing, strawberry jam with Twinkies and vanilla cream. This is a very, very full basket, but I'm very excited about it. There we go. Lots of autumnal things. Lots of naan. It's gonna be a good one. I need to grab my jewels. I'm just gonna throw on my rings. I'm not gonna put on any bracelets currently because not the vibes for working. I'm gonna print cut foil all the things for my kit lineup as my first thing. And then I am having the delivery of journaling cards today, which is exciting. I have a Christmas one coming, so I'm gonna switch out the one I'm currently using, which is Sharks, for Christmas, so I can make sure I get all the Christmas cards out, because those are very time dependent. But I wanted to do these ones that are Polar Express, which you guys will know by the time you see this. And then I need to make a bunch of freebies and get them out into the mail today. Oh yeah, I was gonna make French toast. I'll have to see if Chris wants that one moment. So it turns out we're out of cinnamon. I don't think I've ever not had cinnamon in my entire adult life, because sometimes I like cinnamon sugar toast, but apparently we're out of cinnamon. So I'm gonna be just popping in, ironically, cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and then tomorrow I need to go to the store anyway to get stuff to make monkey bread. So have them in the pan, waiting for it to preheat to 400. I'll pop them in there, but I think I am gonna eat a egg tart while I am waiting because they're just staring at me. Oh, look at all beautiful and shit. So once that's preheated, I'm gonna throw those in. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna go get started on my kit lineup. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna work on freebies for all the people I need to send them to. I'm in this Facebook group for like shop owners. If you're a shop owner, well, let me know. I can invite you. But it's very helpful, and everybody in there is so kind. And doing a bunch of swaps with a bunch of people, the whole list, so don't forget the names, because they messaged me like the addresses. So yeah. First things first is my kit lineup, which I do have in my little spreadsheet. So we're gonna get this popped open now. Okay, 5, 6, I need 6 more of my samplers. We'll start with that. Scripts. Okay, so I'm gonna get going on this, eat my little eggy tart. And yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys the lineup. That video would have gone up, I believe, on Monday. So go ahead and give her a little watchy poo, and then you can see all of my wonderful combinations. So that's where I'm at with that. And then I'm gonna be meeting Andrea and Amanda at 6, I think. I screenshotted it and the address. For dinner, we're gonna go get ramen, and then we're gonna go see the Taylor Swift concert movie. And I'm looking forward to having a girls' night out. You know, it'll be fun. It shall be fun. You guys, I saw UPS dropping something off, and I was having, like, the new journaling cards were coming via FedEx. I was like, what is coming? First off, my light gold arrived, which is so random because I checked last night before I went to bed, and it literally just said order in progress or order placed or order confirmed. Didn't even say shipped, and then it's randomly here, but like whatever. Then I had this other box, and I'm like, what is this? You guys, I'm so excited. This is one of the first games we actually played as a board game group, and it's called Betrayal House on the Hill. We have the third edition. This is the newest, and this is an expansion that I pre-ordered while we were at Gen Con, and it is Betrayal, the Yuletide Tale. And it is a Christmas Betrayal expansion. Couldn't be more thrilled, so I had to pick that up. But my journaling cards also did arrive. I'll show you guys the Christmas ones when I get them all unpacked. Okay guys, I am done with my kit line. Well, putting the stuff together. I have to film the video. I'm about to do that now. And I also prepared freebies for 6 shops so far. I'm still waiting to hear back on a couple of other people with like confirmation and addresses, but I have these ones ready to go out to the mail. I'm gonna drop them. Usually I bring things to the post office. I'm probably just gonna drop them in like my mailbox when I go get the mail, which I'm probably gonna do after I film this video, get some fresh air. Probably won't walk though. I'll literally probably drive because I'm just yeah, I'm paranoid about walking by myself, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm gonna get my kit lineup filmed now. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I was planning on working on orders after I finished what I needed to do, but I just don't want to. I need to leave here a little after 4:30, and it's like 1:30. So I honestly think I'm just gonna go lay in bed and read, because that's what sounds fun to me, it sounds good to me, it sounds wonderful to me. I didn't end up reading last night, so it'd be nice to do that now and finish my graphic novel and hopefully start something else. I don't think the graphic novel will take me more than like an hour and a half, because it's a graphic novel and it's of like a story I'm already like aware of. Like, I've watched all of Game of Thrones multiple times, so I think I'm gonna finish this and then possibly start something else. I'm gonna read after. Let's take a little peeky poo on the shelfie poo. Maybe this one next. Oh my god, the shelf is so tight. 1 second. I literally can't even pull this out. I can't remember what kind of book this one is. If this is a thriller. Let's see. Amanda and Clyde. Yeah, I'll go with this one next, which is Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. Sounds pretty good. I do have like 5 autobiographies. They're technically more close up in line, but I just haven't been in the mood. And so I'm gonna read what I want to. Of course, there's another stupid ass blue book. But also, I don't think I showed you guys. This is what the shelves will look like now. The bottom 2 are all Harry Potter things, and that's like manga. And then these are all like in color order. I moved the pink to the top, so we have red, pink, orange, yellow, green, 2 rows of blue, a bunch of black, and then like browns and whites. But yeah, the book I'm reading right now will go into the red section, and then this next book is very, very, very blue. And yeah, apparently it was a BOTM book in 2020, October 2020. But yeah, I'll read you guys what it's about. It sounds quite interesting. I'm actually looking forward to it. It says Amanda and Clay head out to a remote corner of Long Island expecting a vacation, a quiet reprieve from life in NYC, quality time with their teenage son and daughter, and a taste of the good life in a luxurious home they've rented for the week. But with a late night knock on the door, the spell is broken. Ruth and GH, an elderly couple who claim to own the house, are arriving here in a panic. These strangers say that a sudden blackout has swept New York City, and with nowhere to turn, they've come to the country in search of shelter. But with the TV and internet down and no cell service, the facts are unknowable. Should Amanda and Clay trust this intruding couple and vice versa? What has happened back in New York? Is this vacation home isolated from civilization truly a safe place for their families? Are they safe from one another? Suspenseful and provocative. Rumaan Amal's third novel is keenly attuned to the complexities of parenthood, race, and class. It explores how our closest bonds are reshaped and unexpected new ones forged in a moment of crisis. I'm not really sure what the genre is, but we'll give her a go. It's also seemingly quite short. I think it's maybe under 300, yeah, 230 pages, super short. Okay guys, I changed my mind. I didn't feel like reading the graphic novel, and then I went to look at the other book in my Goodreads, and it barely has over a 3. It's like a 3.1. So I started reading the reviews, and I was like, okay, I'll still give it a try. In literally the first chapter, I wanted to DIE because it was just like, the entire first chapter was like 6 pages of adjectives describing about how the man drives all the time, and I'm just like, no. So here's hoping this one has better reviews. It's called Like a Sister. No one bats an eye when a black reality TV star is found dead except her estranged half-sister, whose refusal to believe the official story leads her on the dangerous search for the truth. When the body of Desiree Pierce is found on a playground in New York City the morning after her 25th birthday party, the police and the media are quick to declare her death an overdose, a tragedy but certainly not a crime. Yet, Desiree's half-sister, Lena Scott, knows that can't be the case. A graduate student at Columbia, Lena has spent the past decade forging her own path far from the spotlight. But despite the bitter truth that the women haven't spoke in 2 years, torn apart by Desiree's partying and their father, Mel, a wealthy hip-hop mogul, some facts about Desiree wouldn't have changed, and Desiree would never travel above 125th Street, so why is no one listening to Lena? Lena becomes determined to find justice for her half-sister, even if it means untangling her family's darkest secrets or ending up dead herself. So this sounds promising, and it's in first person, which I much prefer, so we're gonna give her a go. Yo, I don't know, that book also didn't have that creative ratings, so I went through and picked a book that I just think sounds really good, and it is this one, No Exit by Taylor Adams. 13 hours, 4 strangers, 1 missing child, no exit. She knows her odds, she'll find a way. I'm gonna read that, and I'm bringing these other 2 to the little free library as I go to drop these packages to the mail. Like, check the mail. It's been, you know, a few days since I've done that. And I'm kind of hungry, so I might eat something. We are going to get ramen later, but that's not, we're not eating till like 6. And it's like 2, so yeah, I'm gonna go bring, I was going to a thrift store with Andrea. She's like, you can say no, like, I've just really been wanting to go to this thrift store. I know you don't like thrift stores, but then I know you like doing stuff, and I'm like, yeah, like that, I want to get out of the house. So, I'm gonna drive down to the mailbox because I'm like walking by myself, and then I'm gonna drive over to the little free library to add these to the collection I added yesterday. I'll let you know if any of the other ones got taken. Okay, so far nobody's taken my bazillions of books, but I literally put them in there like yesterday afternoon, so nothing surprising, but a lot of junk mail. I'm gonna clean up the cinnamon rolls from earlier. They're crusty in the pan at this point, so I'm gonna need to like actually use a spatula to scrape them out. There's some mail for Chris. I'm gonna bring that into him. I don't know if it's the stuff he's been waiting on, but I'll bring it to him nonetheless, because it's his mail. Okay, what I want for lunch. I need to figure that out. But I'm gonna bring Chris his mail, and then I'm gonna be starting that book, and it has a 4 or something on Goodreads, which is good because max is 5. I'm preparing, you know, a healthy, nutritious lunch of toaster scrambles. You know, just, you know, so healthy of me. But I think I've decided I'm gonna actually, instead of read right now, put stickers away. I think I much prefer reading when it's like gloomy and or nighttime. But it's like sunny and beautiful out, and it's just like I keep getting distracted. I'm not like in the zone, auto zone, you know. So I think I am going to eat this and then watch some YouTube while I put stickers away. I've also been avoiding putting stickers away now for quite some time, so the stack be stacking, you know. I always cut these in half like I'm a child because the middle is so freaking like steaming hot if you microwave them first, which it did not, back in the day, like when I was a kid when I ate these, it did not say on the instructions to microwave it. But now it's written on the instructions because like that shit would still be frozen in the middle because it's not like a regular toaster strudel where it's just like a sugary jam in the middle. So like eggs and bacon and cheese. So like I feel like with that you need it to be at a higher temperature. So there's that. I have a little bit of my shorty pop left. And I'm gonna switch over to some water. Honestly, did I finish my soda? No. Water sounds good, but I also kind of feel like I'm gonna need my caffeine to get through the 3-hour Taylor Swift concert movie. Not because it won't be good, but because I get antsy, A, and B, I only know really like the full complete albums of like Fearless and Speak Now. So like I know like a couple of songs here and there. I was gonna fill my water and then I didn't even bring my bottle. And I can know a couple of songs here and there off the other albums, but I'm not like super in the know. So I won't really be able to sing along because I don't know the words. So, you know. But I'm intrigued. It's one of those things, especially for me, like for the girly pops of my generation. Like this is like a monumental thing. It's like the Eras tour. So I'm interested to see what it's all about. Obviously, it's not like you're going to see it. I'm not a little idiot. But I'm intrigued nonetheless, okay? Okay. Where is Leander? Water. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch. And then I took out my throat. Work on putting stickers away. I just feel like I can't concentrate right now. I don't know why. Just feel like that's too nice for me. And that's where I'm at. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and I'm really excited about this book that I'm gonna be starting, so I don't want to like force myself to get started if I'm not really like feeling super down for it, because I want to enjoy it the maximum amount because it sounds really good. And I forgot a napkin. Okay. Friday's a good YouTube week though. Like I feel like a lot of people post on Friday, so that's exciting. So I'm gonna watch something on YouTube, probably play a game on BGA, and eat my toaster scrambles. Okay guys, it's about that time to start getting ready. Let me get my sparkly dress on. We'll start with that as step 1. Okay, here's the outfit. I feel very chunky in this dress, but it's just not like a flattering shape at all. And I'm super duper bloated because I'm waiting on my freaking stupid ass period, feeling like dog ass every day of my life, but you know. So I'm also bringing this sweater for when I inevitably get cold in the movie, and I feel like it just makes the whole thing look even more obnoxious, but it is what it is. Hello guys. I feel like shit, got my period, wanted to die. But last night was lots of fun. Well, like, I gave the movie like a 6 out of 10 because like I legitimately probably knew like 4 or 5 songs. But I'm studying because the girls wanted to go again, so I gotta learn. I just went to the good old HEB. Ow, my finger stuff. And Chris has been having a hankering for Apple Jacks, so we got that. We got the biscuits so I can prep the monkey bread, which I'm not going to do right now. I'm doing it in a little bit. I need to take medicine and wait for that to kick in. Also cinnamon for that. As well as I bought lip stain for when we go to the movie again because gotta have the red lip and I cannot do lipstick. And then almond milk because ours has gone bad. And that's literally all I picked up at the store. We did also go to get McDonald's because Aunt Flo said we need a McDonald's. I was gonna change up my wax in all of the rooms, but honestly, I don't want to walk around to all the rooms. So I'm not gonna. Ew. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna put wax in my office. I'm gonna do it, which is funnel cake from Fantasy Wax. I'm gonna take some medication for my uterus. Y'all, honestly, best McDonald's trip ever. Not my favorite lid, and they gave me an extra hash brown. Time to be alive. I have the lip stain on. What do we think? It's alright. So, we stopped working for the day because I don't have foil pulls for a ton of orders, and I can tell you right now I'm not gonna be down with the foil tomorrow because I feel like a literal asshole. And I used that like belt thing that I have for my period or whatever for cramps, but I put it directly on my skin and I'm pretty sure it burnt me. So there's that. But it is 4 o'clock and yeah, we already had McDonald's today. Get over it. We got Panda Express because I wanted it. I was watching a video when they were eating orange chicken and I was like, Aunt Flo, I want orange chicken. So I literally look like a Bratz doll when I have color on my lips. But I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna watch how to play on this one game that we're playing today, like the most difficult of the games. And then I need to prep the monkey bread. And I think me and Chris might play a game together. I really want to show him Role Player because I think he is really going to like it. But yeah. Got the orange chicken and rice, and I got the spring rolls with some sweet and sour sauce, delicioso, and yeah, so the game is called Puerto Rico. This one that Andre got Tony as a gift because it was like his most wanted game, and I really don't know the premise.
You think?
Other than I'm pretty sure Chris watched it and said you like, it's like a you grow stuff type of thing. Like, I think he said like coffee beans and like some other stuff. So, where to? Space. Rico, R-I-C-O. Okay, around about 26 minutes. I'm gonna watch this, eat my food, and have a great time. Hello guys, and happy Sunday. Putting away some things from Andrea's yesterday. First things first is she gave me a few more books to add to my TBR. She had like a whole stack and was like, you want any of these? And these are the ones I grabbed, which is Finley Donovan is Killing It, A for Aunties, twice a blue moon, and then there were none. And then we opened our Disney mystery pins that we had picked up from Hot Topic, and I will show them all to you as I put them on here. I have one that is a trader for the parks, and then I have one that I will be trading with Amanda whenever I see her next, because there's a bunch of Christmas ones, and she did get 2 of the stockings, and they were both the same. So I said I would switch mine with her. I happened to get Daisy, which is cute, but she got 2 Mickeys, so I said I would trade. And then my trader for the parks is this one. Focus. Which is like a Peter Pan Christmas sweater. I just don't really care about Peter Pan. But okay, going on to the board, we have a hello. We've got a Care Bears taco. I don't really know like the names of the different Care Bears. I bought this because I thought it was cute that it was like different foods. The tacos is the one I would have wanted the most, so I'm really excited that I got the tacos. Then we got these tarot card ones, and I got what is this? I can at least reach it better, I guess. Evil Queen. Pop her here. And then there was these Christmas snow globes, and technically Andre got this one, but this is the one I wanted the most, and I got one that was just Tigger and Pooh, so she was so kind and switched with me. There we go. Oh, this one's really cool. I got this one where it's like doors and they open. And inside mine that I got, actually me and Andre both got the same one, but it's Ariel, which I love Ariel. She is my second favorite after Elsa. There we go. Then I got this, which was like a map, piece of a map from Winnie the Pooh. I wanted Piglet or Eeyore, and I did get Piglet, so I was really excited. Focus. Stop focusing on Uncle Iroh. Whatever, it's Piglet, just trust and believe. And I got 2 of the gingerbread houses, and I got Daisy and Mickey. Yeah, this is not working out. There we go. Very cute. It's so weird that their backs are different, even though they're like the same, from the same collection. I don't really get that, but whatever. We'll put Miss Daisy over here. Want to make sure that these are not like right next to each other. Okay. Now these ones with like a little pumpkin masquerade mask. And I got Ariel, which is the one that I wanted. She's so cute. Obsessed. Love her. Oh, then I got like one Harry Potter one, and of freaking course I got the Hufflepuff, which is like the one I wanted the absolute least, but Chris is a Hufflepuff, so chuck it on here, I guess. Got the villain wreath, and I got Cruella. It kind of looks a little scary because like her head is randomly like 3D, but whatever. Pop her on there. And then lastly, I got one of the little ornaments, and I did get the main man himself of Mickey. Basically, Girl Math says that since we decided against going to Disney for Christmas time, that we were saving money and can buy all these pens because it's cheaper than going to Disney. But yeah, I will put this one with my traders whenever I figure out where I put those. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna use the thick toast finally to make a French toast before it goes bad. Now that I have, you know, cinnamon and milk, it's not bad. So I have this toxic thing where whenever I play a game, I forget to put the instructions back in the box. Chris and I did play role player yesterday. I love that game. Chris, I'm not so sure how he feels about it. I think he said he likes it, but he just needs to play it more times. We give it a really odd rating. But I think he just wasn't expecting it to be so math heavy. So that kind of threw him for a loop. Using all of my things for the toast, which is eggs, milk, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and the bread. And then I'm gonna put it in a pan. Got her here. And I will spray her on down. Spray it down, heat it up. I don't make French toast that often, so I'm not that good at it, if I'm being honest. But give her a go. I feel like the only French toast is ever bad is whenever it's like just eggs and milk and nothing else, like no cinnamon, no nutmeg, no like anything. That's when it's bad. But I'm gonna get this all mixed up and I'll show you guys French toast when it's done. I will be honest, I kind of burnt the second one, so they will be mine, but here's Chris's. Beautimous, wonderful, magical. Mine's a little bit overdone, but it'll be fine. It shall be fine. Put lots of syrup on here. Yeah, these are actually like really badly burned. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this. We'll see. Okay guys, we're at my favorite Mexican restaurant. We just ordered. Chris is in the bathroom. My head is headaching. I think probably because I haven't really eaten anything today because the French toast was very burnt. But reading this, I'm trying to find like somewhere for us to get like ice cream or something after. There's like a frozen custard place, but they like, it's mainly like sundaes or chocolate or vanilla. It's just not my journey, so I'm gonna keep looking and see what I can find. My intricate meal of rice and beans, and then Chris got a steak quesadilla and cheese. After Chris and I went out to dinner, I forgot about you, or lunch, whatever, on a date. I forgot about you guys, so thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!